Okay, let's get real. I should be dead from years of drug and alcohol abuse. I've been fired from every job I've ever had, and Disruptor School is my 5th business since getting sober in LA 11 years ago. It is no secret, and I'm not ashamed of it. I never wish to shut the door on my past, but I was absolutely an intravenous drug user. I don't think I operated a motor vehicle with a sober breath for over a decade. I've been committed to mental institutions. I've been put in jail countless times. I've been in Mensa since I was 7 years old. I struggle with my weight and with personal relationships. I'm obsessive and a people pleaser. Nothing feels more at home for me than being on stage and on camera from a decade or more of being on the radio and as a touring musician, and here finding a home on YouTube. And nothing feels more difficult and uncomfortable and unnatural than trying to be organized. I say all of this because this last year, I just made a baby girl and became a millionaire. Disruptor School was able to drive over 7 figures in revenue just with that business. And this year will probably 2 to 3x the growth of Disruptor School and the Facebook Ads MBA program, as well as the brand builder agency that I've put together, Disruptor Agency, which I did a video on here about maybe 6 months ago. We're now managing, going to be driving 8 figures and trying to push them to 9. And that is an honor and honestly, a blessing. You know, a lot of people say, if you could go back, what's the one thing you wish you could change? Or what's one lesson you wish you could tell yourself? What do you know now that you wish that you knew then? And the honest truth that I answer, every time I'm ever asked it, is nothing. Every one of those struggles, every one of those failures, every one of those bad decisions and wins is something that built me to who I am today. Every one of those late nights and beating myself up, every massive win and huge, great feeling I've ever had made me the person I am. Now, I said that Disruptor School is my 5th business. I've had 2 organic social media companies, one of which I won a show on AMC television, and when the ink was dry, my investor and business partner fired me. I had another organic social media agency where my business partner literally took all of the funds, sold his car, moved into a hotel room, and did a bunch of heroin until he nearly died. Trauma and difficulty is not anything that I'm unfamiliar with. And to be fair, I've had a lot of advantages. And I think I've also had a lot of things get in my way. And I say all of this because the way I see it, everyone has a choice. You can be happy or you can be right. You can make the best of what you have, or you can make what you have the absolute best. And the honest truth is, I don't think anyone can be taught the give a but I also don't think you need any of the cash and prizes to be happy, joyous, or free. Some of the richest, most successful people I know can't sleep at night. And some of the folks who are just happy to have food in their fridge and the rent paid are the happiest people I know with the most fulfilling lives. So let's hold ourselves accountable. If you want more, if you need more, if you're unhappy, then we can make a choice. Is today day 1 of the rest of your life? Or will day 1 happen one day? And will that day ever come? Hopefully is direct and sober and simple. Being a victim is a choice. Blaming other people is a sign of weakness. As a leader, I give credit to everyone on my team. And as a leader, when things go wrong, it's 100% my fault. That's because ultimately, the decisions that put anyone in any position to do anything falls on me. And the success of anybody on the team is because of everybody else. I'll give you some transparency here. And throughout this year on this channel, I'm gonna introduce you to my team and to all of the people and all of the tools that I use and all the people that I work with and everyone in my circle. But I'm gonna tell you 3 fundamentals of the way that I run my businesses, and I think are ultimately the secrets to my success. First, a full-time job is a construct. Nobody works full-time. Everybody works to get the responsibilities that they have taken care of. Number two, everybody has one job and is ultimately to help me write them a bigger check. Everyone's job is to ultimately provide more opportunity for me to give them more reward. And I think that that ultimately brings on a certain type of personality in the business. And it also makes sure that everybody gets rewarded for the work that they do. And that work is not just their own, but that of the entire team, because everybody's actions impact everybody else. And number three, there is a clear delineation of responsibility. To be completely fair, I'm the crazy person and everybody else's job is to make money. I have to know that I'm good at a few things and I'm really, really bad at almost everything else. So it's my responsibility to put the right person in each place so that everybody else on the team is taken care of. When you do that the right way, your opportunities are basically endless. And I'll end with this. Nobody on my team makes less than well above what I would consider to be minimum wage in the United States. I think the least amount of money that anybody makes is between $25 and $35 an hour. I have team members on 4 different continents. I don't care if you're in Colombia, if you're in Indonesia, if you're in Germany, Canada, United States, I don't care. Your contribution is paid for in US dollars, and your reward for that work is being paid in US dollars. And I want that to be known not as a flex, but ultimately to be said, respect is vital. So stick with me this year, it's gonna be a huge one. And until next time, I'll see you on the internet. Bye.